All right. Hey, cool kid, how you doing?
What's going on? I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm Amber or Amber P. Say who
I'm
you are.
Dwayne.
Oh, say it again. I cut you off.
Oh, sorry. I'm Dwayne.
All right, cool kid. So we are back and better than ever. I say that as if we were missed. um,
We were.
there you go.
The universe felt our disappearance.
Come on now. So this is two clueless wrestling fans talk. I forget what we called ourselves. Okay, y'all, it's been a while. So anyhow,
it was cool though.
Yes, Dwayne is my nephew. He used to be a fan of wrestling back in the day. I am a new fan who started recently, and now the twain shall meet.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right. Today we're going to talk about an adventure I went on. I went to see AEW live, AEW Collision. Don't ask me what Collision is, because I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah. So it's not Dynamite, I found out. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Won't go again.
Okay.
I would definitely go to anything but Collision because it seems like it's not as important a show, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamite is where it's at. I would have seen MJF and all the cool kids. Collision, not so much. I got to see Osprey, and Moxley did a walk by. Literally, the camera followed him from being on the street. This was in Boston. The MGM studio there, theater, it touches, it's a part of Fenway Park. So he was walking down Lansdowne Street for people who know it. And then he goes into the building and he was out of view for me for a while, then went away. And I was like, whoa, it's going to be so cool to watch him wrestle.
Right.
I am sure he was in an Uber moments later.
Oh, yeah.
Never saw that man again.
On the way to the hotel.
Yeah. Like, deuces, y'all.
Oh, yeah. He did his part.
Yeah, his contractual obligation was finished. Hey, this is Amber. I'm editing the audio right now, and I just found out Jon Moxley was there the whole time doing commentary. Because of where I was sitting, I couldn't see him. My bad.
Right.
So I would definitely go to a Dynamite or something else, but not Collision. I don't know what it is.
I think that's interesting. Why do you say Collision is not as important?
There weren't as many big names.
Right. So it's possibly that this is where they're like maybe trying out the new kids or...
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see how that's not as exciting, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. And again, we are clueless right now. Something I figure is going to happen is a lot of people yelling at their computers and yelling at their phones. Like, why don't you understand that Collision is the blah, blah, blah of the thing?
Right,
I don't know, y'all. What do you want from me? So that was fun. Now, let me set the scene, the ambiance.
Right.
No, I'll talk about the fans later. So let's talk about what it was. So there were some different matches, obviously. Mm-hmm. And in general, it was super fun. I left early because it was going on for a while.
Wow, as I've heard.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, it was diminishing returns. They switched to something called Ring of Honor. Okay. They did some witchcraft and they like took off all, I say witchcraft, just efficient crew. Like in moments, they went from saying AEW and then they took off the stuff from all around the ring and put in a thing that said Ring of Honor, and they changed the pads. So it was all in the same place. They just really quickly did a scene change. And I was all set with that. But alas, and part of it might be that I'm just not invested in these wrestlers. Like, I'm very new to AEW, and I only kind of know some of the top stars. Dude, you don't understand the homework I did. I went back and I was watching All You Need to Know to Catch Up on AEW. It had one like, all you need to know to catch up on Moxley. All you need to know to catch up on da-da-da-da. I was like confusing people, so I'm really glad. So, dude, Hangman Page is not what's the other dude? There's two dudes I kept getting mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I don't have the energy to look it up, but they're two dudes, and Kenny Omega. There you go. Kenny Omega is not Hangman Page, so don't embarrass yourself, okay? But neither of them were there, so that was fun. But again, I had a good time. So let's talk about the chant. Don't listen to anyone. The best part of a wrestling show is not what's going on in the ring. It's the fans. Oh my God. So let's go over the chants and insults. Wow. So for those of you who don't know, there is a common chant in wrestling. Don't know when it started, why it started, and if it's in other sports. But the big chant, if you're lucky, is "This is awesome, clap, 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 clap. This is awesome, clap, right. Clap, 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 clap." Well, let's talk about the remix. Ooh. So we had "This is okay, clap, 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 clap. This is okay." And there was one match that was going on way too long for people's likings. And by people, I mean me. I am people. So after the 2 count, that was 3. That was 3. Y'all ain't crap, man. And a couple insults. So there was one chick, she was Asian, and she like got up on the top turnbuckle, and someone goes, "Good spot, EO." Oh, y'all ain't crap. And one that I liked was calling a guy Timu Siskel. Oh, no. I don't know who he is. But if you know AEW, right now you're like, oh, yeah, that's dude. He was in a group called the Rascals. So it'll take very little homework for someone to figure out who he was. One dude said, "I can hear myself breathe." This was a cell phone. Because I know what he meant. It was silent during certain points. I felt so bad for these people. Yeah. But
and it wasn't the like enamored, awesome type of silent, right?
No. At the end, I was checking my phone. And I'm a performer. I do not like doing that. It is so rough to be up there. People were like offended by how bad it was. Like they were just silent. And that is the worst thing you could do. Don't boo them. Yeah. They want the heat. They were just...
Silence is worse, yeah.
It totally is. And when he said, "I can hear myself breathe," I know what he meant. Yeah. But you're just a mouth breather, dude. You're just out of shape. You know what I'm saying? It was like you could have said any other bodily function that was quiet.
Right. So, but he was out here sounding like Biggie Smalls.
Dude.
My bad. Too soon.
I'm trying not to laugh into the mic because it'll mess up the audio, but just know that would have been a spit take if I were drinking. Another chant, "Someone please win."
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Anybody.
I know. Let me tell you, they were on their best behavior, except for that EO thing. They were on pretty good behavior because this is okay. I mean, you know, and "someone please win." You know, it could be worse. Goodness. So things I learned by going to a live show. So part of why I went is, like I said, I'm a performer, and I realized I don't see enough live theater, or not theater, but theater, but also just enough live performances. I'm going to a storytelling event. If anyone's heard of The Moth, check it out. I'm going to go to that. One day I'd like to perform there. And I was like, well, this needs to be on the list. And so there's, the big screen. I made sure to look at the ring instead of the screen so that I could just kind of be in the moment and see the theatrics of it. So that was really cool. One thing I noticed, the entrances weren't 4 minutes long.
Right.
They didn't have to walk 1.5 miles to get to the ring.
Right.
It was just, they're there.
Perform a whole song.
Yeah. But it was, but some of them were fun. Like Jack Perry, who I don't really like for reasons that we can talk about on another show. Osprey, that one brought down the house. Let me tell you, him and Joe Hendry have it down. Put your name in your song.
Yeah.
Okay? If you don't think I'm going to have people screaming my name if I do something where I have to do an entrance.
Yeah.
So there was that.
Yeah, that is very smart.
So yes, he brought down the house. He was absolutely amazing. He's great. I'm a fan. Everyone look okay. So now let's talk about the fans. So the fans look like, you take this in the spirit in which it's intended. The fans look like wrestling fans.
Okay.
Which is fine. I mean, you watch enough shows, you see what the audience is like. That's what it was there. Something that surprised me was the women. And I'll tell you why. Because I am not as much now, but I grew up, and for a long time I was really into sci-fi, and I would like go to conventions, and I wouldn't cosplay because I'm cheap, but I would dress up and like wear cute outfits, even if they weren't sci-fi related. It was just a chance to put on makeup and a cute outfit. Yeah. And so this lends itself. It feels like, I feel like these people, a lot of them have been to a con or two.
Right.
You know? And so I was surprised that there weren't more women who were dolled up. So this is not a, you know, talking about the women that they weren't attractive or that there was anything wrong with them. It's just, this didn't feel like an event for anyone.
Right.
Which was weird because I got cute. I mean, I wasn't in costume or anything, but like I put in some effort. Okay.
Right. Put on the outfit.
Yeah. It's like, I was like, man, it's so late. I need to like walk around or something because not enough people got to see me in this outfit and with my cute little hairstyle.
Oh, you are definitely my aunt.
Yes, exactly.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
You know, so it's like, what is this? So, so that was a thing. Now we got to talk about Tony Khan.
Okay. Yeah. Big boss.
I love this dude. He is so fun and so endearing.
Yeah.
I just adore him. And something that needs to be turned into a GIF. Yeah, I know they're supposed to be called GIFs. Don't judge me. And needs to be memes are his face during the CM Punk muffin interview.
Wow.
Do you know about this?
No, I don't.
Oh, girl. So there is a now infamous post-match, post-show interview, you know, when they bring in all the reporters. I think it's called a scrum. I might have made that up, so pretend I didn't say it. But there was one when CM Punk was still there before he was fired, where he is eating muffins from a place called Mindy's Bakery. Why do you know the name? Because he shouted it out. And he is going in. He's going in on reporters. He's going in on the company. He's going in on his co-star. And the look on Tony Khan's face is, he is petrified and trying to keep it together.
Wow.
Like just the look at his responses. You could put it on mute. And it's like a hostage situation. Like, act cool. Like CM Punk has a gun pointed at him. Act cool.
Right.
So he is just sweating bullets. But anyhow, he is, and he's adorable. I know that he's got a lot of money, but he's leaving money on the table if he doesn't have a Tony Khan toy because he needs one because he's adorable. You know, just rub his little head. You know, he's got this little, you know, curly hair. He's adorable. Do not tell him I said that. I'm sure he won't appreciate it.
Yeah.
But also,
I kind of feel like he would appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, yeah, he's adorbs like that.
Yeah.
And one of the things that happened is more than once he came out and he's like, yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Boston. You're such a great crowd. We weren't, but I appreciate that he lied. And, you know, he's got so much energy and he's like, I know you want to talk to me and I want to talk to you. So hang in there to the end of the show. I didn't make it to the end of the show, but I don't know what happens. I kind of am curious as to what that means. If he sits down and has people go up to the microphone, Comic-Con style or what.
Yeah.
But anyhow, while they were changing the set, he came out and he was talking and and he said, and this reminds me of my favorite movie. And everyone in unison said, Time Cop.
Oh,
I don't know what that inside joke is about.
Right. What?
But it's a thing. And then he puts up like a photo of Jean-Claude Van Damme in Time Cop. And it's like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
He's building his own little community up.
Yeah.
It's not little anymore, but yeah.
I know. It's adorable. And again, I'm sure that, you know, whatever. And then I want to tease a future episode. Like, I know there are people that don't like AEW, of course, and there are people who don't like him, of course.
Right.
But I want to do an episode on what do you got to do to fall out of favor with wrestling.
Wow,
Vince McMahon is a sexual predator.
Right.
And people still chant his name because they want his creative back. First of all, no, you don't. You people are insatiable. But it's like, he's awful. Hold on. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Oh, it's not totally clear. Just love me through it. So one of the things that I realize is Harvey Weinstein was a producer. Yeah. So there is inevitably, well, not inevitably, there's a good chance, or there's a chance that your favorite movie or one of your favorite movies or one of my favorite movies was produced by Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. If that's the case, I'm not going to chant his name like movies aren't the way they used to. If only, you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like that's what some wrestling fans are doing. Like, they kind of talk about him whimsically, like, oh, back in the day when Vince, and no one's flinching when they say it. Yeah. There are people who I would consider progressive, some of the YouTubers that I follow. And one of them was talking about they were reviewing an old episode, an old match, and he was wearing a Vince shirt. Are we out here with Epstein shirts too?
Right, exactly. Nobody wears Diddy shirts anymore.
Thank you. So anyhow, that was that one day. And last thing, I don't think Willow Nightingale was there, but I just, this is nothing for nothing. I like her just because she kind of looks like me. And I'm vain.
She is pretty cool. I recently saw a clip of her that I was, I think we've talked about this before, but it's always energy. Yeah. A person's energy carries them, and she just has a cool energy. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. We'll actually we'll talk about her.
Yes, we got to do I got to actually watch one of her matches. That's one of the things that's weird about wrestling. Yeah. I like her. Never seen her wrestle.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I saw her slam Mercedes Moné through a table. End of list.
Right. But that was pretty cool. I remember seeing that. And of course, like, my wrestling intake is like Twitter. Something will happen. It's insane. It'll float around, right? But we got to start doing these big shows or big watch parties or something.
Maybe. So for me, it's the same thing, but with YouTube. Like, I love these YouTubers for whatever reason. They're usually British, but I absolutely, they are more charming and fun than the actual product. And we'll do an episode about stuff. So Willow Nightingale, that's the end of my notes from the show.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It sounds so. I think I would definitely try to go to an AEW show if they came to Atlanta. But from what it seems like, I might look into the fine print to see which one it is. But I mean, Atlanta's a big city. Boston is, so I'm sure within the next few months, one of us will get an opportunity. Right?
Yeah, I feel like, don't they have a headquarters down there? I might have lied. That's probably a lie. Ignore that.
I'm not sure, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like a Southeast headquarters or something.
Yeah, like, I thought that was their Florida, like how the Performance Center is.
Right.
Yeah, for WWE. But alas.
Yeah.
I did a lot of talking today.
Well, I did a lot of listening. You had a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Yeah. You're the one that went to the show.
There you go. For our next one, whatever our topic is. And let me do my thing like I'm big time. If you have a topic that you'd like for us to talk about, put it in the comments. Look at me. I'm so official.
Professionals.
I get myself a microphone and can't tell me nothing.
Hey, where's our YouTube plaque, honestly?
Dude, don't make me color one in.
Right. Hey, just put it on the wall.
Speak it into existence.
Right.
But do you have anything in closing?
Not necessarily. I think I'm interested in maybe watching a collision match, or looking up clips just to see, for myself, if like they're not as electrifying, because
Well,
I'm always seeing that.
have you watched Dynamite?
I've seen Dynamite.
Okay. I was about to
Yeah.
say, don't start in that direction.
Right. No,
Do it in
I've seen
reverse
the
order.
Dynamite,
But
but
okay,
yeah.
cool.
And that's the thing. I haven't seen Collision. Didn't even know it was a thing. So no, don't mean to offend anybody in the comments who's a insane Collision fan, but just haven't heard of it. So I definitely will check it out.
Yeah. So to be clear, everybody, we are company agnostic. I think that as far as if they were people, if WWE were a person, I would never hang out with them. They seem awful as a company.
Yeah.
And just AEW seems more chill.
Yeah.
But as far as like the actual wrestling and stuff, they're two different things.
Right.
So if I don't like a thing, I just don't like a thing. I don't hate it with a passion of 1,000 suns.
Yeah. But and that's just show business. Not every theater company is loved, and some are just insanely loved. It's kind of personal preference.
That's what time it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's all for me.
Same. Thank y'all for listening, and rock on.
Absolutely.